Last year, Rachel and I wrote an open letter to the student body. There we said that we were losing our voices to make sure students didn't lose theirs. Throughout our administration, we have focused on that tenet, have revised it, and kept it at the core of everything that we have done this year.
It has been a truly humbling experience. With over 40 platform points, we have committed to enhancing the lives of the student body, the university, and our community. I'd like to take this time to thank Chris, our administration, and the entire UCF Student Government Association for making my last year at UCF so special. With all the people that I've met over the years, it wouldn't be the same without SGA.
And we couldn't have realized our night vision alone. We had an amazing cabinet this year, and I want to thank each and every single one of them. Rachel and I felt it best that our cabinet members tell the story of our administration and the realization of our night vision.
My favorite event this year was being the puppy chauffeur for the Puppies for President event that Communications hosted. We worked with Pet Rescue by Judy, and I got like a last minute text message that we needed more cars. So I was like, hey, wait, come pick up puppies? I'd love to. So we drove all the way up to Pet Rescue by Judy up in Winter Park, and I picked up the sweetest little puppy named Clara, and I fell in love, and I miss her every day.
We had a weekend together where we all just kind of bonded, and we had this team bonding activity where we had to build the tallest tower out of 4 sheets of paper and a little like arm length of tape. And my team killed it on Jeff, Sniggs, like we built a giant tower and like we built like this base. We had this whole engineering concept like behind it, and it was awesome.
My advice for next year's executive cabinet would be to work as hard as you possibly can and avoid thinking about minimum requirements and thinking about what you can do to excel and leave a legacy on this campus.
The reason that I applied to be a part of the executive cabinet is because I realized through my experiences in SGA, I wanted to impact the student perspective, and that I felt that could best be done as the public relations specialist. I wanted to show students that SGA is just a group of students that's seeking to help other students, and I wanted to take in their feedback and actually make that action, and I feel that was best suited on the executive cabinet.
So why did I join the executive cabinet? I joined because I thought I could make a difference, and throughout this past year, I really think I have. From our Uber program to expanding night flight to increasing the ridership on it, from making it so parking services can't charge people for electric vehicles, and a whole bunch more. I think I really have made a difference this year, and that's why I joined cabinet. So I just want to say thank you, Chris, for giving me this opportunity.
Some words of advice for next year's exec. I would say that the year goes really quick, and every year we want to do so much, and so there's so many ways that we can grow what we're already doing, and I'm someone who wants to look to next year and like how we can make sure to make something last. But if there's something that I could give advice, it would be to really focus on this year, right now, what you can do. Next year there's going to be a new administration in, and they're going to do awesome things, and so just to take the time that you have now as a student, the faculty, the staff at UCF just cares so much about hearing your voice right now, and so to take the time and the position that you have and use it to impact students where they're at right now.
This year, we didn't just see a new legacy in SGA. We saw a new legacy across our campus, especially in athletics. We saw new coaches, new facilities, and a new passion for our teams all across this campus. On the football field, we saw the first student-run pep rally in over 8 years. We saw our coach take us to new and incredible heights. We saw our SGA provide water monsters all across our tailgating facilities. On the court, we saw our men's basketball team take us to heights that we've never been before. We saw over 10,000 nights sell out the CFE arena. And all across our athletic teams, we saw new support. If you were here this year, you are a part of history. You are a part of the new legacy.
I would just say to be proactive and work with the other branches, make sure that everyone's cohesive, make sure that everyone's working together as one. And with all that, I'm excited to see what the next administration is going to do. I'm excited to see what the next session of the Student Senate is going to do, what the next Judicial Council is going to do. Altogether, I'm expecting great things for 2017-2018.
I think any advice that I have for next year's executive board or executive cabinet is really just to be yourself and be open and realize that the sky's the limit. We are working with some of the best people. We have the best faculty here. We have the best students here. We are the best university, and we have so much potential to really do anything. So I just want to give them the outlook that anything you want, if your goal is to do X, Y, and Z, then accomplish it, because you guys are really the future leaders, and you guys are the ones who are gonna set everything in motion for the next bunch of years. So really just the sky's the limit, anything's possible, and really believe in yourself and don't doubt your abilities, because you can accomplish anything you set your mind to in SGA, and you have the support system behind you to do that.
Throughout this year, we've also held programs such as Brain Food, which is an initiative that was started a few years ago to bring awareness to the importance of eating a healthy breakfast before you come to school. A lot of students have classes starting at 7 a.m. and having the opportunity to eat breakfast is not always there for students, especially so early. So what student government has done is provided breakfast and healthy breakfast such as Kind bars, granola bars, or Kind bars, and yogurt parfait bars, as well as just smoothies, something they can take on the go and something they can eat while they're in class, so their brain is fully functioning when they are learning new material.
So one of the things I'm most proud of this year working with the Division of Communications, first off, is having an amazing team. We're an all-girl squad, so it's a lot of fun in the office every single day. But I think what's really great is this year we had the chance to really reform and reinvent what Division of Communications actually does. So we were able to really put on a lot of events this year, kind of just to boost school spirit. We really were kind of sick of seeing the FSU and the UF sort of shirts on campus, and we were thinking, all right, how do we make people really fall in love with UCF and connect in a new way? So we were able to put on lots of different just small events such as like tie-dye and such. We were also able to kind of take the initiative and give back to the community. So the project that I'm most proud of is Knights Give the Shirts Off Their Back. We reinvented the event from a couple years ago, brought it back, and so many students came together to donate clothing, to the fact that we were so overwhelmed.
To be a part of the executive cabinet with SGA because I wanted to connect with students and be able to put on educational events in two subject matters that I really care about, which is health and sustainability.
One of the things I enjoyed about being Diversity Initiative Specialist for Student Government Association is the ability to collaborate with different multicultural clubs on campus. I had the opportunity to collaborate with Indian Student Association, Black Student Association, Latin Student Association, and I think that made the events more rich, as well as I was able to incorporate an educational component to my events. I think that it's important that we show that SGA is committed to diversity and that we're committed to showcasing different diverse voice. And this year I really enjoyed teaching students about different cultures. So we had a Dia de los Muertos where we talked about Hispanic culture and what they do for that holiday. We had Holi, which is an Indian festival where we had students come out and learn more about the culture. So I really enjoyed seeing students take something that they could share with their classmates or with their family.
Hey everybody, my name's Nick. Thank you all for coming first off. First, Chris and Rachel, I just want to thank you guys for this year. Chris, thanks for being such a good friend for the last 2.5 years and for giving me a lot of opportunities to serve in SGA. And Rachel, thank you for being just a person that's given me a lot of advice and a lot of wisdom. I really appreciate the friendship of both of you. To the cabinet, thanks for a great year. Thanks for having a lot of fun. And I look forward to serving UCF as the next student body president.
To Chris and Rachel, thank you all so much. I really enjoyed serving in your administration. I don't think I would have had as many memories as I would if I hadn't served, and I definitely know that a lot of changes have happened to my life, and I've made plenty of friends because because of your guidance, but also because of my term as comptroller. I can't appreciate that enough, and I know that it definitely has prepared me for the future. But I definitely hope the best for you. And to cabinet, I've had a lot of fun memories with you. I mean, whether it's handling PRFs and delays with PRFs, or regardless of what we all have to do together, I know we always have a good time, and I really appreciate your friendship. It was nice serving with you all, and I hope the best for you in the future.
I'm really torn between what my favorite achievement for SGA was. One might be 2 years ago when I convinced the university to let me fill the reflecting pond with 200,000 plastic water bottles. The second proudest achievement would be when Hannah Hollinger and I got permission to string a giant plastic bag web up in the Union for a day, and those were both really, really cool. And I'm not sure I would have been able to do that if I wasn't in SGA.
We would like to take this time to thank a very special person to SGA, Shane. Without your help, who knows where we would be this year. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication to us. To Dr. Ehas and all the administrators that we've worked with over the year, thank you so much for helping make our night vision a reality.
And to Dr. Hitt, thank you for all that you've done for this university and for the student body.
And to all the Knights, thank you for believing in us.
We've had the opportunity to realize our night vision and look forward to Nick and Christina uniting us as one.
And as always,
Go Knights,
and charge on.